Hi everyone, it's Jess, and I am here with you today to make some pumpkin bread. I actually just made some yesterday and I gave it to my coworkers today and they really loved it. So here I am going to show you this quick recipe. I hope it's one of your favorites, one of my favorite breads. Simple ingredients, you can't really mess it up, and it tastes so good like it's from a bakery. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna have two bowls. We're gonna put all of our dry ingredients in the bigger one, all of our wet ingredients in this one, and then we're gonna mix them in together and put them in our loaf pan, okay? We have all-purpose flour, we have sugar, some sea salt, some baking soda and baking powder. I learned the hard way that there's a huge difference in that. And then we have cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. I have read in some of the recipes that I have done about this that the nutmeg and clove is optional, but I really like the taste of it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Also, did you guys notice my Halloween vest? We went to Disney, downtown Disney this weekend, and I got to wear it with my little ears and stuff. And I thought about bringing those out. I didn't want to be that person. So we're going to do 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 1/2. We're going to do 1 whole cup of sugar. This is where I always have to be really careful with myself when I'm reading ingredients because, you know, TSP, tbsp, I just get really confused sometimes, and that's how I actually messed with this recipe once and had to make a quad batch, which was really stressful, and I didn't even have a bowl that big to mix up all the ingredients, and it was like 10 p.m. at night before our bake sale, and it was very stressful. We're gonna do 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. See how nice this setup is? I don't know if I said anything about that. We have this new little setup and it really helps because we can move around. You can see me. It's a rolling island. I really like it. Now we're going to do 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. And then 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, the next things that I'm going to do is I'm going to put nutmeg, cloves, and salt in this. Just so you know, when I made this yesterday, I did use 3/8 of each of these, but that actually is like right under 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm just going to do that instead so I don't have to just keep scooping everything out. When I was reading a lot of stuff for this, I did notice that people were saying that it was optional. Maybe something that you want to try, and then depending on how it turns out, you decide if you want to keep it or not keep it. Okay, and in that bowl, that's all your dry ingredients. Do you see how fast that was? So I'm gonna go ahead and set this behind me, and then I'm gonna go get the wet ingredients. And now I'm gonna make Sal do some special effects, and we're gonna clean this right up. Okay, good job, Sal. Now we're gonna get all the wet ingredients out. I have the pumpkin, some olive oil, and 2 eggs. Room temp, baby. I threw one of these to Sal yesterday. He caught it. And what have we learned about eggs? Separable. I've never broke an egg like that. It was vertical. You know? You guys, I got it on camera. This is why you separate the bowls. Ew, what is that? Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, I might not do this in the future still, but I saved it by doing this. Okay, I'm gonna go throw these away and get new ones now. All right, we're back. A clean bowl of tuna eggs. Now let's try it again. Okay, 2 good eggs. Okay, 2 good eggs into a wet ingredient bowl. Then we're gonna do 1.5 cups of pumpkin puree. I have a question for you guys. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, trying to start again? I don't know, cleanup crew is gonna have to work for it today. Same measuring cup that I already have, I'm gonna go ahead and put 1/2 cup of olive oil. Cleanup crew, look at this cute holder I have. Isn't it so adorable? So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. And we're at my favorite part. Da-da, 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 da-da. I'm scared. So mix all that together. I'm gonna switch these with the dry ingredients. Put them all in here. I never mixed them, so I'm just gonna mix them real quick. Okay, and now we're gonna put the wet ingredients in with the dry ingredients. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix both of these up. Over mixing, who is she?
You unplugged it from the wall.
Perfect. At this point, I would definitely recommend putting the oven to 350 already. That way, once you have your pan lined and everything, hopefully it's close to being ready. Now we're gonna pour it up. I'm gonna need my backup crew for this. Spooky. Floating arms. And once it's all ready, this is what it should look like before it goes in. I'm gonna trim some of this off, but then we'll be ready to go. Hi everyone, so we're done. And I did take out of the pan and I kind of wanted to show you guys what that looked like. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take a cut so I can show you guys what that looks like. Nice pumpkin bread. I'm so excited. Honestly, I already had a lot of bread, but it tastes so good. Maybe I'm wrong to say this, but I used to always get those muffins from Costco, the pumpkin ones, when the season comes. But these taste like it and so much better. Well, I hope you guys give it a try. I promise it's really easy. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys later, okay? Bye!